Unit 2, Task 3, Qualitative Research. The use grammar translation method in teaching English, author Catalina L. Mayent. These articles describe the patterns of the grammar method translation, GTM, and now the reason why teachers use the methods. The qualitative described method was applied. The subject were to English teachers in the 7th grade of SMP. Negative plan cards, observation, and questionnaires were used to collect the data. Data reduction, data visualization, and drawing conclusion were applied for data analysis. The results show that many MTG patterns applied. The classes were taught mainly in the mother tongue. The vocabulary was in the form of lists of isolated words. Grammar provides the rules for putting words together. Focus on the form in inflection of the word. The reading of difficult classical text began early. There was very little attention to the context of the text. Drills were exercised in translation. That there was very little attention to pronunciation. Focus on precision. The reason teachers use the method are disadvantage for a student that helps a student understand the text, improve the vocabulary through the use of this method. The teaching learning activities were well. The grammar translation methods bases the teaching of a second language on the detailed analysis of the grammatical rules and their exception, and then applies the acquired knowledge of the translation on sentence and text that is carried out from the target language, not to the own one and vice. The first language serves as a reference system in the acquisition of the second language. For this method, a language is a system of rules that must be without text and rely to the rules in meanings. Of the first language, the basis of both the linguistic description and the activities carried out in class is the reading language. Vocabulary is learned through word lists and special emphasis. It is placed on the degree of current of the translation. The learning of grammar is deductive, that is, a rule is presented explained and memorized, and then practiced in the translation exercise. Prior is the basic unit of the teaching and linguistic practice. The language of instruction is the first language of the learner. The teacher is the main protagonist of the teaching learning process, the maximum authority. Its function is to provide linguistic knowledge and correct the errors produced by the learners. The student, on the other hand, has a non-participatory rules. It is limited to following the teacher's instruction, memorizing rules, vocabulary lists, reading and translating. The recurses for the gene advantages. The resources for the GTM are easier to avoid than other methods of the four generally require less teacher participation. A difference of the verbal approach to language learning, the MTG focuses on the application of grammar and the structure of the sentence. This is especially useful for teaching students to read and write in another language. Verbal teaching methods do not apply. The application of grammar in the structure of the sentence. The meaning of words are also easily learned through direct translation. The GTM approach implies this disadvantage. The GTN approach implies due to no student participation and little teacher-student relationship. A student must learn from a textbook and use the same methods from the learning the lesson under the GTM are not interactive and attractive for a student. They become more likely to lose interest in the subject and to be less motivated to learn. The method does not require a student to participate in activities or communication with each other, so they do not learn to use language in conversation or real life situation, and only know how to translate from one language to another. Student only learn to read and write the language. This kind of affect the way they learn to speak the learning language, the more application of grammar and the structure of the sentence cannot prepare them adequately for conversation. Thank you very much. Bye bye.